Boom! Here's the reason why your sales cycle is way too long. Way too long. Now, let's back up a little bit. So the conventional wisdom is that, especially for LinkedIn, you have to post 3 or 4 times a week. Once a day. No big deal. Comment on some people. Write a great profile. Let's go. Let's get some sales. You know what? Anybody who told you that told you because they didn't market before the pandemic. I'm serious. So in the pandemic, there was an explosion of traffic on LinkedIn. Organic reach was amazing, all-time high. But that's abnormal, especially on organic social. For example, Twitter is 67 tweets a day as often as you can. TikTok is 4 TikTok videos. So why is LinkedIn 1 video or 1 post a day? And magically, you're going to have the shortest sales cycle. You're going to have a lot of people waiting and dying to sign up with you. If you bought into that, you've been fooled. The goal of social media is to capture attention and capture interest, right? But sometimes, in most cases, that is not enough. Because just because you have somebody's attention, just because you capture their interest, doesn't mean that they have all of their questions answered. Doesn't mean all of their objections are answered. So typically what happens is, you've got their attention and interest, they wait. They wait for more posts. They read more posts. They get distracted and read other people's posts. Then they get even more distracted and they go off platform and find somebody else to follow, etc., etc. Social media, the game is attention, but conversion almost immediately. Because if you have people, you listen to B2B marketers tell you it takes 6 to 12 pieces of content for people to convert. Okay, maybe if you're in a very small industry, most of you are in very crowded, saturated industry. No matter how low you niche yourself down, 6 to 12 pieces of content. If you're relying on that as a complete sales cycle, your sales cycle is going to get longer and longer and longer. Yet, sometimes there are certain individuals that follow you for a year, and then they're like, I'm ready to buy. Guess what? That's not your target market. That's not your target market. That's an exception. Great. I'm glad you watched me for a year. I'm sorry I couldn't convert you sooner. It's usually the thought I had. So instead, capture attention and interest. Right. Now what? Now you've got to drive them off the platform. Set up your email newsletter. Drive traffic into the email. Get them off the platform. Get them away from the algorithm and give them a longer piece of content. What this does is that if I've caught my attention and interest, what are we waiting for? Drive my attention and interest, drive that emotion someplace out to a longer piece of content. A YouTube video, Medium article, blogs on your website. Why? Why do we do that? Because what's the formula? AIDA, attention, interest, desire, and action. Social media, for the most part, only takes care of A and I. If you're a phenomenal copywriter and an expert marketer, you can follow the whole thing, AIDA, all in 1 week and convert rather rapidly. Most people can't do that. So take AI, drive that to another piece, because what stops people from buying today? Typically, they don't have enough information to make a decision. Or they have too many objections to make a decision. Or there's too many fears to make a decision. Or it's all 3. So when you drive them to a longer form piece of content, if you do it right, that long form piece of content should be addressing these questions that they have in their head almost immediately. And if you do it even better, you should have a catalog of long-form content for them to look at. So no longer do they have to wait for a single post from you. And then you're gone for the rest of the day. And maybe they'll find you tomorrow, maybe not. Instead, you get them, poof, pop them in the mouth. Now they want to go down the rabbit hole. Whose rabbit hole? They want to go down your hole. And this shortens the sales cycle because they get all the information they need to make a decision to buy today. Now, granted, you might say, well, not everybody's ready to buy today. True, that's why we post every day. But there are a certain segment of the market that has the financial capital or has access to the means to get the capital and have a problem that needs to be solved today. There is always, almost every day, either one person or a group of people who fit this classification. Why not send them through the organic funnel and shorten the sales cycle instead of having them wait for you to post tomorrow, the next day, get them through it. For everybody else, they can still get the same cycle, but still, I would argue it's still shorter because you're educating them quicker, faster, more substantially, instead of waiting for 6 to 12 pieces of content. Maybe they're waiting for 3, maybe 4, instead of waiting for 12, 20, 30, 40, 50, which is not how you run a sustainable business. You run a sustainable business by capturing enough leads that you can convert every single month. And if you have bigger goals, you need to capture a certain volume. Okay? So, try it out. Set up your email list. Set up a long form piece of content. Start making the stuff now. Get ready to hit the market and start driving other people's attention and interest to your long form in the same post. Make sense? Try it out. Boom!